3 months ago, I was getting these splitting headaches every afternoon around 2 p.m. Couldn't figure it out until my physical therapist watched me work for 5 minutes and immediately pointed at my monitors. They were sitting on their default stands, way too low, forcing me to crane my neck down for 8 hours straight. That weekend, I went down the rabbit hole of dual monitor arms, and after analyzing and researching way too many of them, I'm here to save you from the confusion I went through. Today, we're reviewing 7 dual monitor arms that can completely transform how you work, game, or create. And I'll tell you exactly which setup each one is perfect for. All the product links are waiting for you in the description below. Let's jump right in. First up is the Huano dual monitor arm stand for 13 to 32-inch screens, and this has become the go-to choice for good reason. The aerospace-grade aluminum construction gives it this premium feel that you notice the moment you start adjusting your screens. Those gas spring arms create this floating sensation where your monitors glide into position with just fingertip pressure. What I particularly love is the Swift Lock C-clamp system that gets you from unboxing to mounted monitors in about 15 minutes without any frustration. Each arm supports up to 19.8 pounds, and yes, you can rotate each monitor independently to portrait mode, which is fantastic if you're a programmer who likes one vertical screen for code and one horizontal for testing. The 15.75-inch height adjustment range finally lets you achieve that perfect ergonomic position. Now, the cable management system works, though it's fairly basic with just clips running under the arms, and if you're mounting heavier 32-inch displays right at the weight limit, you might notice the tiniest bit of movement over extended use. This mount shines brightest in standard home offices or gaming setups where you want smooth, reliable adjustment with both landscape and portrait flexibility. For those watching their budget, the Earge dual monitor stand heavy-duty model proves you don't need to spend big to get solid performance. Built from cold-rolled steel that feels absolutely bomb-proof, this mount creates an incredibly stable platform for monitors up to 17.6 pounds each. While it uses friction joints instead of gas springs, meaning you'll need to loosen, adjust, and retighten when repositioning, the upside is once you've found your sweet spot, these monitors stay exactly where you put them with zero drift. Both monitors can rotate 360 degrees for portrait orientation, making this excellent for dual vertical display setups that developers and writers love. Imagine transforming your cramped desk into this clean, floating monitor setup that suddenly gives you room for your keyboard, that mechanical numpad you've been wanting, and actual workspace for taking notes. The generous tilt and swivel range ensures you'll find the perfect viewing angle whether you're leaning back for video calls or hunched forward for detail work. Just keep in mind that if you're someone who likes to frequently switch between sitting and standing or constantly readjusts monitor positions throughout the day, the manual adjustment might feel a bit limiting compared to gas spring models. Now here's where things get interesting. The Huano vertical dual monitor mount completely rethinks the dual monitor concept by stacking your screens vertically. This isn't just a space-saving gimmick, it's a game-changer for specific workflows that benefit from vertical real estate. Each monitor maintains full rotational capability, so you could have both in landscape, both in portrait, or mix and match depending on your needs. Day traders love having charts up top with order entry below, programmers run documentation above with their IDE below, and video editors use it for timeline below and preview above. The 21.1-inch height adjustment ensures that top monitor sits at the perfect height to avoid neck strain, and you still get full tilt and swivel control on each arm. The configuration does mean you're committed to the over-under setup rather than side-by-side, which might feel restrictive if your workflow changes. Also, with each arm supporting up to 17.6 pounds, this setup is ideal for standard monitors rather than hefty ultra-wides. Though for vertical stacking, standard sizes often work better anyway from an ergonomic perspective. Taking a completely different approach, the Mount Pro dual monitor wall mount eliminates the desk footprint entirely, which can be transformative for small spaces. These gas spring arms extend up to 20.4 inches from the wall and provide that same weightless adjustment feeling you get from premium desk mounts. Each monitor can rotate independently to portrait mode, and the 180-degree swivel capability means you can angle screens for collaborative work or pull them back flat against the wall when not in use. Picture a minimalist home office where every inch of desk space matters, or a creative studio where you need monitors that can swing out of the way for photography work. This is where wall mounting truly excels. The gas springs are tested for thousands of cycles, so longevity isn't a concern, though you do need to be comfortable with the permanent nature of wall mounting. The installation requires solid wall studs or masonry, not just drywall, and while the weight capacity handles most standard monitors beautifully, those planning future upgrades to heavier displays might want to consider their long-term monitor roadmap. When you enter the realm of ultra-wide monitors, the Vivo pneumatic arm dual desk mount is the heavy-duty solution that serious setups demand. This absolute powerhouse handles up to 44 pounds per arm, meaning it can manage dual 49-inch curved ultrawides or stacked 38-inch displays that would make other mounts cry for mercy. The cast aluminum construction is over-engineered in the best possible way. The stability is so good that one user mentioned their cat jumping on the desk doesn't even create monitor wobble. Those pneumatic gas springs make repositioning even massive monitors feel effortless. And yes, you can rotate to portrait if you really want a towering, vertical, ultra-wide experience, though that's more theoretical than practical with screens this size. The detachable VISA plates are a thoughtful touch that makes mounting heavy monitors so much easier since you're not trying to hold weight while threading screws. This mount makes sense for professional video editors with dual ultra-wide timelines, sim racing enthusiasts with curved screen setups, or financial traders running multiple data feeds. If you're running standard 27-inch office monitors though, this is definitely overkill, like buying a pickup truck to carry groceries. The Erge dual monitor arm stand with 22-pound capacity per arm occupies this sweet spot for users who need extra strength without going full industrial. The thick, cold-rolled steel construction could probably survive anything short of a direct meteor strike, but what really sets it apart is the precise alignment mechanism that lets you perfectly level two different monitor models, a detail that perfectionists will absolutely appreciate. With full 360-degree rotation on both arms, you have complete flexibility for portrait or landscape orientation on either screen. The 16.3-inch height column provides excellent vertical range, making this particularly well-suited for standing desk setups where monitors need to travel significant distances throughout the day. While it uses friction-based adjustment rather than gas springs, the build quality ensures your positioning stays locked with no gradual sagging even at maximum extension. This is ideal for users who prefer a set-it-and-forget-it approach, graphic designers who dial in their color-accurate monitor positions once, CAD engineers who need rock-solid screen placement, or anyone running mixed monitor sizes who needs that perfect alignment between different models. Completing our lineup, the Huano Premium Dual Monitor Stand takes their standard design and scales it up for more demanding setups. Supporting up to 26.4 pounds per arm with compatibility for monitors up to 40 inches, this bridges the gap nicely between standard and ultra-premium options. Each monitor rotates freely for portrait mode, though at these larger sizes you'll probably stick with landscape unless you have exceptionally high ceilings. The extended 25.6-inch arms and 21.1-inch maximum height make this perfect for deep desks or standing desk users who need serious vertical travel. A unique addition is the USB charging port built into the base, handy for phone charging or powering LED bias lighting, though you'll need a slim USB cable to fit the somewhat shallow port design. This premium version maintains rock-solid stability even with heavier 32-inch displays at maximum tilt, something the standard version can struggle with slightly. It's the right choice for creative professionals running dual 34-inch ultrawides for video editing, developers with larger 4K displays, or anyone whose monitor setup has outgrown standard mounting solutions but doesn't quite need the industrial strength of the Vivo. Let me break down exactly which mount fits your specific setup. For standard dual monitor setups with 24 to 27-inch screens, the Huano standard dual arm offers the best overall package with smooth gas springs and quality construction that'll serve you well for years. Budget-conscious buyers who set their monitors once and rarely adjust should definitely consider the Erge standard model. It does everything you need without the premium for features you won't use. The Huano vertical mount is perfect for developers, traders, or anyone working in narrow spaces who can benefit from stacked screens. Choose the Mount Pro wall mount if desk space is precious or you need monitors that can swing completely out of the way. For those running massive ultrawides or curved gaming monitors, the Vivo is worth the investment to properly support those expensive displays. The Erge 22-pound model hits the sweet spot for mixed monitor setups or standing desk users who need rock-solid stability with heavier standard monitors. And the Huano Premium bridges the gap beautifully for larger monitors that don't quite need the Vivo's extreme capacity. Remember, all the product links are in the description to make your choice easy. If this helped clarify which mount actually makes sense for your setup, make sure to subscribe for more tech reviews that cut through the marketing fluff. Your neck, shoulders, and overall productivity will thank you for making the switch from those standard monitor stands.